I'm Jean Bundy. I teach 8th grade English at Bixby Middle School, and I teach a 12-week unit over the Holocaust. Each year, the culminating event is projects created by the students. The only stipulation that they're given in the beginning is to create something that has touched them in a meaningful way, something that's had an impact on their lives, and that's all they have to go with.
Hi, I'm Easton Hudson. I did a Jewish project for Miss Bundy's class, and this is the Star of David. I did this project because all the hope that all the Jews had inspired me.
I'm Hattie Blackwell. This is my Jewish Holocaust project. What inspired me was how in the ghetto so many people starved, and how I made this was I went to Photoshop, and I had a Wacom tablet that I was able to pretty much sketch out and Photoshop this and color it.
I'm Emma Childs, and this is my Holocaust project. What inspired me was Yavich Florshock and how he died with his orphans. He opened an orphanage and they were shipped off to Treblinka, and he stayed with his orphans, so that's what inspired my project.
This is Nicole, and I'm Anne, and our project was on the children of the Holocaust. We made it out of styrofoam, and the globe represents that this was basically, well, it kind of represents two different things. This was basically their world, and it also kind of means that they could have been a part of our world today. The wire represents the pain and suffering that they went through, and how they got through that was with their art and poetry, which is what the blocks represent.
Great.
I'm Maisie Carl.
And I'm Bella Payne.
And we did our project about the children in the kinder transport, and these are the letters that kids wrote back and forth with their parents whenever they were sent to Great Britain. And it shows that the kids and the parents were still connected to each other even though they were far apart.
This is my Holocaust project. It's a model of Bundy, which is a children's play that was performed in the Theresienstadt concentration camp as part of the Red Cross hoax. And I was inspired by the fact that even though these children were living in horrible conditions and going through just unimaginable hardships, they still had the courage to perform for the Red Cross. So that's what my project is about.
When I first started my project, I really didn't know what it was going to be about. I started drawing, and it just sort of came together at the end, and I realized that all the things in my project reminded all the Holocaust people about what had happened to them. Like the tattoos on their arms, they can never forget that.
Hi, I'm Katie Bass.
And I'm Casey Bailey.
And this is our Holocaust project. We were inspired by the words of Talmud, to save one life as if to save the world.
And you obviously took first place. Was that a surprise?
Yes,
Definitely.
It was very surprising.
Well, how long did it take you to cut out all of those letters? And
It probably took us like a few days to finish the entire thing.
It took a long time though.
and you came up with people around the world. Or do you think these were the people supporting the Jewish, or?
They were the people who saved Jewish people, and the number next to them is the number of people that they saved during the Holocaust or helped during the Holocaust.
Okay, I'm Riley Frable.
And I'm Blaine Sawyer.
And we did our project about a thief that made a difference. Pretty much what happened is a family living in the ghetto dug a hole, and they reached all the way to the sewers. And when the dad went down there to go inspect it, there was a sewer man in there. And he told him that if he gave them all their money, he would help them and bring them food and protect them in the sewer. And so we wrote a poem about it too.
The poem is The Thief That Made a Difference. I knew a man, greedy, yet he saved my life. He was a thief, he took all of our money, everything we had, repaid us with freedom. The thief that made a difference. Greeted us with a big, beautiful smile each day, that smile never to be forgotten. He shared the little food he had, he kept me from dying of starvation. And more importantly, he read to me. This kept my imagination alive. He was the thief that made a difference.